So what do these cut lines mean, and how do they relate to the settings in your toolpath? First, I'll move my part over by holding the Control key and the middle mouse wheel while moving the mouse to the right. Then I'll open up the Parameters window by selecting Parameters. And now you can see both the parameters and the cut lines. If I select the Tool tab, you can see that I'm using a 1-inch flat end mill. If I were to trace the path that a point on the center of the cutter's bottom face would travel while the tool cuts the part, these lines would be that path. As you might recall, I selected the geometry starting on the left side of the part here. This means the cutter will start near this location. Here. The lead in can be seen here, and the lead out here. The depth cuts can be seen here, and the multi-passes here. I'll close the toolpath window by selecting the green check mark, and I'll select the top view. And move the part over again. Again, I'll open the Parameters window and select the Multi-Passes tab. You can clearly see the 1/4 inch step over and the 3 cuts. So why the gap between this last cut line and the part geometry? The gap is because the cut lines are showing the path that the center of the cutting tool will take. The distance between the cut lines and the part geometry is the radius of the cutter, 1/2 inch, plus the 25 thousandths left for the finish pass set in the cut parameters. Here. Next, I'll select the Lead In/Out tab. Here you can see the 1-inch radius where the cutter arcs on the part and the 1-inch long tangent line. Again, I'll close the Parameters window by clicking the green check mark. I'll select the front view of the part, and again I'll move it over, and now you can see the cut lines above the part. Here, the tool movement can be seen from the retract plane to the feed plane at the rapid rate, which was set in the linking parameters to be 0.1 above the part. I'll open the linking parameters. Next, you can see the blue feed line feeding down to the first depth of cut here, which is the 3/8 value found in the depth cuts. And when the tool feeds from the feed plane to the depth of cut, it will be at the plunge rate of 20 inches per minute, set in the tool parameters. I'll close this window again and fit the geometry to the screen. Here, you can see the yellow rapid retract lines where the tool rapids from the depth of cut to the retract height set in the linking parameters. This is caused by the rapid retract being enabled here. Lastly, this yellow line represents the tool moving at the rapid rate back to the left side of the part to take the next cut.